my eyes are from those around. I hear cry, a muffles up, a hopeless sigh. I hear their footsteps leaving slow, and then I know my
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. All praise and due to Allah, the sustainer, the cherisher, the everlasting, the ever-living. We aggrandize Allah alone without associating any partners by worshipping Allah. And we send our salutations to Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, the last and the seal of the prophets. Alhamdulillah, today we have woken up. It is a very beautiful day. It's a cloudy day, alhamdulillah. Yawm al-Jum'ah. It's Jum'ah. Allah has granted us another chance, inshallah, to reach another Jum'ah. Alhamdulillah, it's a blessing. Today, the topic of discussion today, alhamdulillah, I will be talking about Christmas festival, Christmas holiday, and the origins and the beginnings of the Christmas and everything, and why Muslims, we don't associate ourselves in celebrating Christmas festival. Or it's not a festival, it's a holiday, alhamdulillah, Christmas holiday. And why we Muslims, we don't celebrate Christmas. I'll be mentioning 6 Christmas traditions are actually pagan customs, according to the scholars who have done their research about Christmas holiday, alhamdulillah. So, mashallah, alhamdulillah, humans are a species love to take inspirations from different cultures. We normally do that. The humans, they normally take inspirations from other cultures, customs and traditions, and believe in it, and believe in those cultures. They believe what they have taken from other cultures. They take it and they embrace it, and they start to follow what the other cultures they do. So, alhamdulillah, Christmas is not different from the situation. So it's something adapted from other cultures. If you thought those cozy traditions you knew and loved were just about celebrating Christmas, think again. Think again, my brothers and sisters. Think again. Things like kissing under the mistletoe. There are many things within this the period of Christmas. Caroling, wreaths, even gift giving were all aspects of pagan holidays that were adapted in Christmas. So they were adapted in Christmas. There are many things that people do within Christmas. But the 6 traditions I'm going to mention, which normally take place in the period of Christmas, and so like gift giving were aspects of pagan holidays were adapted in Christmas celebration in the early years, medieval early years. Yes, decorating trees, Christmas trees, feasting with loved ones, hanging up socks and fireplace, and drinking yourselves silly. People, they were drinking alcohol and many things, alhamdulillah. So there are many there are many things to put on so that we can make it very clear for the viewers, and so that people they can actually understand the origins of Christmas and the beginnings. So some pagan traditions that have become associated with Christmas. Number one, gift giving. Number one is gift giving. The image of Santa Claus, that is second. Number three, Christmas stockings. They usually hang Christmas stockings, the red ones. Christmas caroling, decking the the halls. They usually do that to the halls, and they decking the halls with holly and decorating trees, Christmas trees. They usually do that each and every Christmas. So the question is, who are the pagans? That is the question. First things first, what do we mean when we say pagans? Pagan is a sweeping term that encompasses anyone from the Romans to the Norse in Scandinavia, from the time of Scandinavia, Romans. So it's something encompasses anyone from the Romans to the Norse, in Scandinavia. Christianity spread through Europe in the early years ADs. Missionaries got to know a lot of different groups of people with varying religious systems and beliefs. All of these people and religions were lumped into the catch-all term of pagan. Although Christians had the goal of spreading their religion across Europe, that was their goal, to spread Christianity and everywhere. Alhamdulillah. As we continue, quite fascinated by many of the customs and ways of the pagans. Clearly, they were fascinated enough to pick up a few of those beliefs and tradition and adapt them as part of Christian celebrations. So Christmas was something that was adapted for the pagans, from the Romans and the Scandinavians. Mashallah. The winter solstice celebration. Solicitous celebration. Keeping reading, mashallah, alhamdulillah. And if you do your research, you'll find that Christmas is inspired by traditions from the Romans, Celtics, Norse, Druids, and more, all pagans. All the time, all of those different groups share one big celebration that just happened to fall around Christmas time: the winter solstice. People living in the northern hemisphere celebrate winter solstice, or the shortest day of the year, smack bang in the middle of the December. And this is why Christmas just so happened to fall around the same time as many existing pagan holidays. So alhamdulillah, as you can see, it was the shortest day, as the way they describe it, shortest day of the year, the shortest day of the year. So the pagans used to celebrate winter solstice. So the time of winter, it was a celebration for the pagans. the Celtics, Norse, Druids. There are many pagans. So they used to celebrate Christmas on the winter solicitors. The winter solicitors was a huge part of pagan life. So it was something big for the pagan life. So alhamdulillah. As they were primarily agricultural people, so they used to practice agriculture, the pagans. Winter marked the end of the year, harvest, and the chance to enjoy the company to loved. Wa alaikum salam, mashallah, alhamdulillah. Once rest from toiling the fields. Pagans could stop farming through the winter and instead devoted themselves to worshipping their various gods and celebrating this with those around them. So they used to celebrate winter solicitors was a huge part of pagan life. So they used to celebrate, as they were primarily agricultural people. They used to practice agriculture, the pagans. So they used to mark the winter, the end of the year, harvest, and chance to enjoy the company of loved ones and the rest from the toiling the fields. So that's how they used to celebrate. That's how they used to celebrate the harvest and everything through the winters. Pagans could stop farming through the winter and instead devoted themselves to worshipping their various gods. So they stopped everything, farming and everything, the time of winter, so that they can worship their gods, the pagans, at the time of winter, celebrating with those around them. As winter in the northern hemisphere tends to be a dark, cold, and angry period of time, the winter solicitors was celebrated to help people entertained and enjoy themselves until the sun rolled around again. So it was a custom to the pagans to celebrate. It was a very harsh period of winter, a very dark and a cold and angry period of time. That time, so they used to worship their gods at that time. So now that you have an idea of background, let's do mashallah, pagan traditions. We can see. Let's look up on other pagan traditions that they have become associated with Christmas. Gift giving, the first tradition that was taken from the pagan traditions, was gift giving and Saturnalia. And Saturnalia is we can refer it to December. That is the pagan holidays. So Saturnalia is December, gift giving and Saturnalia. Not only in December, at a time to celebrate with winter solicitors, but between the 17th and 24th of the month on December, the Romans also celebrated Saturnalia. This was a pagan holiday in honor of the agricultural god Saturn. So they used to worship to celebrate winter solicitors. Winter is a period of cold and everything, I think you know. Between 17th and 24th of December, the month, the Romans also celebrated Saturnalia. This was a pagan holiday, by the way, to honor the agricultural god, the god of agriculture, of everything, the god of agriculture. Saturn, he was called Saturn, the god of the Romans. Amongst the gods, the god of agriculture was called Saturn. Romans will spend the week Saturnalias much like how we spend Christmas holidays today, feasting, drinking, giving gifts, and being joyful. These days people give a lot of money on Christmas gifts or Christmas gifts. But back then, Romans exchanged small gifts for the sake of good luck.